sitting down right now? Are you? Give me a yes in the comments if you are. It's okay. Are you sitting down right now? And I would love to know that first and foremost. And then my second question for you is, how many hours a day do you think that you spend sitting down? Including the moment that you're in right now. I'm just making sure that I'm live over here. Awesome. So I can see your comments as you arrive. So let's talk about sitting. Let's talk about sitting and all of the 7 sneaky symptoms of sitting too much that may or may not be causing what I call sitter syndrome in you. So let me know if any of these sound familiar. When you get up out of your desk, you gotta grunt and groan. So let me know if this sounds familiar. Welcome as you're arriving. Let us know in the comments how many hours you think you spend sitting down. And when you stand up, do you have to grunt and groan and make old people noises? Do you feel like it's a mystery to you, the fact that you are exhausted at the end of your day, totally drained, but what you've done all day is sit? Is that a mystery to you? Give me a yes in the comments if you're like, it's blowing my mind, Megan, I don't know why. What about if you are really good at ignoring your watch's reminders to stand up and move? It's okay if you are. It's okay. You're not alone. Trust me, you're not alone. And what about if you find that the sweet relief of your chiropractic or massage adjustments lasts days, maybe hours, and then you're like, oh, please help me, help me. Any of that sound familiar? Welcome, welcome everybody. Today, we're talking about sitting and all the aches and pains that it might be wreaking havoc on you. And I'm gonna be sharing with you 3 fast and easy tips that you can implement today to help you to overcome that pain. So I wanna know, inquiring minds wanna know. I see some people's here too long. Hi, Anna, you know the problem. Yep, all right, you perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So give me a comment if you, as you guys arrive, I wanna know how many hours a day you sit. It's okay. It's the reality of life, right? We all work on computers. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Give us some love. Thanks for all the hearts. That was awesome. I love it. So let's talk about sitting. We all do it. And let's be real. Sitting is probably more like slouching. Hi, Gabby. Welcome. Sitting is probably more like slouching, right? Rounded over the keyboard, maybe rounded over your phone, maybe rounded over your steering wheel, maybe rounded over your plate. This ouchy, slouchy posture is wreaking havoc on our bodies. But the reality is technology is not going anywhere, right? Hello, it's become even more part of our lives. Hi, Bonnie, welcome. It's become even a bigger part of our life, and especially for those of us that work on a computer all day. Maybe you have an online business, maybe you have an online presence, maybe you love to be on Instagram all day long, who knows what it is. Welcome everybody. Today I'm gonna be giving you 3 tips to help you to overcome the aches, pains, and potentially weight gains that happen when we sit on the computer all day. Gabby says, that would be me. I'm on the computer at least 9 hours every day. Ooh, hello, Anza. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, today we're talking about something we all do. It's common ground. We all sit. We all sit, don't we? And let's be real. It's hunching over that keyboard, and it's all sorts of owie, owie, owie. Tell us in the comments, how does it show up in your body? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. What does it feel like for you at the end of your workday? What do you feel like? Give me a couple adjectives so that I know what we're dealing with so I can really speak to this for you, okay? So how do you feel? Anza, I love your arrows. This beautiful being right here says too much. Okay, cool. Love it, love it, love it. So welcome everybody. As you are dropping how you feel at the end of your workday in the comments below, I will give you a quick introduction. So hello, hello. My name is Megan Nolan. I help high achieving driven female women to overcome back pain so that you can live life joyfully energized and get things done and still have time and energy for more fun in your life. How does that sound? I'm the creator of the Wake the Warrior Within method, which is my combination of yoga, movement, mental fitness, so that you can show up fully, vibrantly, energetically in your life and in your work. So how did I get started in this, and why am I so obsessed with helping you wake up your sleeping booty and get rid of the 7 sneaky symptoms of sitting too much? Well, my friends, because I know it myself. Here's what happened to me, a little backstory. So 5 years ago, when I shifted from doing exclusively in-person sessions here on Maui, I shifted my business online. And when I started working on a computer, my body was like, this hurts, it hurts. Bonnie says she feels old and creaky, my knees hurt, neck, back pain. Okay, awesome. Hansa, working with Megan is amazing. Oh, you're amazing, thank you. When I sit too long, my shoulders raise up and it makes my shoulders tense. Yep, that's the ouchy slouchy posture. I have quite a pain in my lower back and my shoulders. You've spent a lot of money on massages, exactly. So what we're gonna do today is give you some tools to help you to stay strong and healthy so that you can not only get rid of some of these aches and pains, but also save yourself time and money because you're not distracted by all the pain. How does that sound? Good? Okay, awesome. So I took my business online and I started working at a desk for the first time in my whole life. That was the only time I ever had a sitting job. And irony of all ironies, once my body started hurting super bad all the time, I was like, wow, this is brutal. I totally get what people are going through. It's ironic because the program that I was working online is called Yoga at My Desk. There I was, hunched over the keyboard, creating a program called Yoga at My Desk. Yeah, I know, it's ironic. And what was happening first was I was having a lot of headaches. Let me know in the comments, give me headaches in the comments if you get a lot of headaches. I literally was waking up with them, I would have them all day long, and I was like, what is going on? One thing I noticed is that because I wasn't sleeping well, because my body was hurting so much, I was waking up and I was like, coffee, all the coffee in the world, all the coffee in the world, okay? And so I was having a lot of headaches. I'm like, well, maybe it's because I'm drinking so much coffee and I'm dehydrated. So here's tip number one, drink more water. Anybody in the health and wellness industry will tell you that, but are you doing it? Is the question. Information without implementation is what? Useless. So are you drinking enough water? I wasn't. That's why I'm sharing this with you. So how do you know? Well, take your body weight and divide it in half, and that's how many ounces a day at least, more if you drink caffeination. And for those of you beautiful beings that work in metrics, you take that number in ounces and multiply it by 30, and that will give you the amount of milliliters that you need, okay? So bottom line, we all need to drink more water. Most people mildly dehydrated most of the time. Gabby, thank you. All right, so tip number one, going out to you, girl, drink more water. Why? Well, because you're mostly water, 70% water, your body. And here's an interesting fun fact. In between all of the little bones of your spine, they're called your vertebrae, there's a little disc, a jelly disc. What do you think that that's largely composed of, that little squishy jelly disc between the bones of your spine? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. I'm going to take another drink while you answer. Anyone? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Come on now, it's easy. Water! Yes, Anza, thank you, thank you. Yes, the bones of your spine are cushioned by discs made mostly of water. So when you are dehydrated, the bones compress more and they compress the nerves. They cause all sorts of pain. Dehydration directly impacts your level of pain in your body and also directly impacts how well your brain functions and how quickly your organs age. Ooh, water. Okay, let's just start there. Brain fog is largely impacted by nutrients and nourishments and movement, so please drink more water. That's tip number one, drink more water. And the beautiful side effect of drinking more water is you will get up out of your chair more often. Because here's the fun fact is that your body is not used to sitting rounded over a computer. It's kind of like moving us into what is called a postural de-evolution because we're now slouching over the keyboard. It doesn't like to do that. That's why it complains. Okay, so let's just leave it at that. So now that you're going to the toilet more often, you're up and you're moving about. Because what I was noticing when I started my online work and sitting at the computer for the first time in my life for long periods of time was that my body was hurting so bad at the end of the day. Many of you said back pain, neck pain, creeping shoulders, maybe that dull ache in the middle of your upper back that you have just like submitted to the fact that you think this is how it's going to be from now until the end of time. No, it's not, because the more you move your body, the more you're nourishing your blood, your bones, your muscles, everything's getting activated. So your body is not meant to be frozen in space, all right? So now that you are up because you're drinking more water and you have to go to the toilet more often, when you come back to your space, and if you don't feel comfortable doing this in your workspace, like if you have coworkers and they, you don't want to do this next tip that I'm going to share with you right in front of them, then just stay in the bathroom and take your shaky break in there. Okay, so this is tip number 2, shaky breaks. What is a shaky break besides being a cute name? Well, it is just simply shaking your body. Okay, it's shaking your body and give yourself a little wiggle. How do you make this more impactful? You do it with your eyes closed. Say what? Yes. A huge part of the reason that you're so tired at the end of the day is because your eyes are tired. Your eyes are tired. Visual fatigue is a huge factor in your energy level, and then it's also a huge factor in your pain level. What do those things have to do with each other? Well, when your eyes are tired, you lean in towards the screen to be able to see it. You may consciously do that, you may unconsciously do that. But if you're leaning in towards the screen, you're back in that ouchy slouchy posture, and that's where the pain comes from, right? So yes, it totally makes a lot of sense, right? So visual fatigue, or what's now being called computer vision syndrome, we have all sorts of syndromes associated with all the stuff we do now with all this tech stuff. Visual fatigue, computer vision syndrome is a real deal. So while you're doing your shaky break, okay, so while you're closing your eyes and you've got your eyes closed and you're doing your shaky break, if you're like me and you like to just get a lot out of something, close your eyes and remind yourself, okay, I'm feeling good today. I'm going to have an awesome afternoon. What am I going to do? I'm going to show up. I'm going to share my gifts. I'm going to shine my light. Whatever it is you like to repeat to yourself that's encouraging, that's a great time to repeat your mantras or your affirmations or your intentions or whatever. Or if you're like, this is a lot already, I'm just going to shake my body, then do that. Okay, so that's really powerful because it also is a stress release and also releases tension in your body and helps you to move back into stronger alignment. And plus, guess what? It's just kind of fun, okay? So if you're able to right now, i.e. you're not driving, just take a little shaky break and let me know how it goes. So that's number 2, shaky breaks, okay? Shaky breaks, shaky breaks. You gotta wiggle, 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 shaky breaks. And so when I started integrating more movement into my workday, I realized, wow, okay, I'm feeling far less exhausted at the end of the day. I'm way more on point, I'm getting way more done, and I'm really able to accomplish a lot more. And so the reality of your work is that you are the common denominator. And what can happen is that we're like, okay, well, I want to move my body more. I want to feel strong. I want to feel energized. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it at the end of the day. How many of you have told yourself that? I'll do my yoga at the end of the day. I'll do my exercise at the end of the day. I will start doing it on Monday. Give me a yes, it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put my own yes in there because I've definitely said that to myself too. But the reality of it is that having an empowering morning routine to start your day is one of the most effective ways to stay strong and healthy. Why? Because it's waking up your body for the day, energizing the muscles that hold you in strong posture, so less likely to be in pain. Okay, so that is very powerful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So not only does it energize your body, it literally lights your fire. Lights your fire. What do I mean by that? Stokes your metabolic fire. So that's how you burn calories in your body. It lights your fire from within, both from a physical perspective, so you're revving up your metabolism, you're burning more calories all day long, but it literally lights the fire of your whole being. Your heart, you feel more excited about the day, you feel alive, you feel energized, you feel clear, but it literally rejuvenates your whole body and wakes up your brain. And when your brain is awake, then what do you think is going to happen? You get more done, you're more productive, all of those things. And the other part of having a morning routine, not only are you in stronger posture, so you have less tension and pain all day long and things are revved up and you're going, is that productivity is shown to increase by about 72% when you move your body first thing in the morning. So not only are you feeling better throughout the day, you're able to get more done, you're more focused, you are taking care of you so you can take care of business, right? So your whole day shifts when you start the morning intentionally. And so let's go back over that. Drink more water. Okay, so drink more water, take shaky breaks, create an empowering morning routine for yourself. And so the result of that is you being able to show up joyfully energized, joyfully energized. So let me know, does anybody have any questions about anything that I shared there? Because I know that, you know, for those of you that are here right now, that are catching the replay later, I would love to answer any questions for you. And the reality is that technology ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. And in fact, we're using it more and more. On average, people spend about 10 hours sitting down every day. On average, people spend anywhere from 8 to 14 hours on a device. It's not going anywhere. And so it's really, really important that you have these tools first and foremost, but put them to use. Put them to use, right? That's it. It's one thing to have the information. It's another thing to put them to use. Thanks, Gabby. So great. Glad that you're here. Thank you so much. So I have a special invitation for you because technology is not going anywhere. And if you're like, I know that I want to start implementing this stuff. I want to have a better routine in the morning, but I'm not really sure where to start. I have an invitation for the first 7 of you that put Rev It Up in the comments below, the first 7 of you that put Rev It Up in the comments below, to have a 30-minute Revitalize Your Routine session with me, and we will create a customized mini morning routine just for you. So the value of this session is $297, but as a gift to you, as a gift to the first 7 people that put Rev It Up in the comments below, I want to gift that to you because I want to empower you with these tools so that you're not constantly feeling drained and in pain, and you're feeling strong, you're feeling energized, you're feeling ready to show up fully in everything that you do and be able to live as your most vibrantly energized self. So for the first 7 people that put Rev It Up in the comments below, I will gift you a Revitalize Your Routine session. Awesome. Thanks, Gabby. And I will connect with each of you that put that in the comments below. And so grab that opportunity because it's of great value, $297, but as my gift to you, totally complimentary. And the reality is, you know, if you're already feeling the feels of working on a computer all day now, what do you think will happen as you continue to do that without taking action, right? What do you think your body's gonna feel like in 6 months, a year, 6 years? It's just literally the action time is now. And luckily it doesn't take a lot because we will create a routine for you that brings it all together, that allows you to have the tools that you need to fully thrive. So that's really what this is all about. I want you thriving because you have a beautiful light, and I want you to be able to go out there and shine it and live fully without feeling like, everything hurts. So give me a yes if you're feeling that. Awesome. We have some Rev It Ups. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's all for today. I just wanted to pop in and say thank you. Thank you for being part of this incredible community, and thank you for taking the time to empower yourself with these tools and with this knowledge and be able to really take action. So what's the first thing you're going to take action on right now from what you learned today, from our 3 tips? What's the first thing? Well, first, the easiest thing is for you to drink a whole lot of water. And then next time you go to the toilet and you come back, you do your little shaky break, okay? So shaky break, and then figure out what your empowering morning routine is gonna look like tomorrow morning so that you can start the day. Water, awesome. Thank you, Gabby, beautiful. Okay, cool. So thank you, everybody. This was fun. I hope you have a great weekend. And remember that you have one body to live in, and taking care of it can actually be fun. I know, right? What? Yeah, it can. It can. It can be fun to move your body. It's fun to feel good. It's fun to have energy, right? It's not fun to have headaches and feel like your back is going to like crack half the time you stand up, or you have to stand up and you're like, oh God, I feel like I'm 100. That's not fun. That's not fun. And sitting and working on a computer or on your phone ain't going anywhere. So let's take action and make it fun. Why not, right? Yes? Anyone? Who's in for more fun? I hope you are. This was fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you laughed a little bit, maybe made you smile, even just a tiny little bit. All right. Have an awesome rest of your day, everybody. And for those of you that are just joining live, I do have a free gift for you. So watch the video, watch the session, get the tips, and then drop Rev It Up in the comments below if you want to grab a 30-minute complimentary session with me to create your customized mini morning routine. It's valued at $297, but I'm giving it away because I love you and I want to give you these tools. And so drop Rev It Up in the comments below, and I will reach out to you really soon. All right. Take good care, everybody, and have a beautiful weekend. Happy April, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Thanks for being here.